delicious, mouth-watering, and food for the soul, pizza. Anyone in this room who doesn't like pizza? Toastmaster of the day. What's the most expensive pizza you have ever ordered in your life? 10 KD? 20 KD? 30 KD? In 2010, a man by the name of Laszlo was feeling hungry, and he decided to order pizza. Now, Laszlo was running a little low on cash, but he had something with him, a digital currency called Bitcoins, and he decided to try his luck with a trade. He called the manager of Papa Joe and offered him 10,000 Bitcoins in exchange for 2 pizzas. Now the pizzas were worth $26, and his Bitcoins, the digital currency, was worth $41. The manager took him up on his offer, and the transaction happened. Now I'm sure Laszlo enjoyed his pizza that day because he did not pay any cash. But those 2 pizzas today are worth 10,000 Bitcoins, $100 million. Are you startled? But that's not all. According to Tim Draper, a prominent investor who tracks the value of Bitcoins, he expects 1 Bitcoin to be $250,000 by 2023. That's just 4 years from now. That would make Laszlo's 2 pizzas worth $2.5 billion. Now you must be startled. More recently, in 2017, a man by the name of James Howell was clearing his house of all the junk. So he put them in a box, went to the local landfill, and dropped it off. Several days later, he realized that one of the items he had dumped was a hard disk containing 7,500 Bitcoins. That would make it $75 million. Can you imagine what Laszlo feels whenever he goes to Papa Joe? And can you imagine what James feels whenever he passes by that landfill? His money, $75 million worth, in the landfill. This volatile, unpredictable roller coaster ride is what digital currency is today. This graph shows you the highs and lows of the prices of Bitcoin every day, every week. It can jump from 10,000 to 8,000 in just one day. Now the question you might be asking, some of you, at least most of you ever, what is a Bitcoin? A Bitcoin is like a digital file that you store on your computer or on your laptop. Like when you take a photo, that's a file, right? It stores like a digital file on your computer. The only difference is you cannot copy it. It exists in something called a blockchain, a network of computers. And the file can exist on any one computer or any one phone. It's like a wallet. It cannot be copied. It can be moved. I can transfer my Bitcoin to you. It will disappear from my wallet and move to somebody else's wallet. That is what digital currency is. It's fully protected. And everything is stored inside this network, which we call a public ledger. Its alternate name is called a blockchain. So this is the future of currencies, the digital currencies. And this type of currencies have several benefits. Bitcoins or other digital currencies have plenty of benefits. And what are they? They're very secure. They're created with maths. And maths is maths. It cannot be broken. Okay? The fundamental theory of Bitcoin, those who know, is something called prime numbers. So it's using cryptography, using prime numbers. It makes it very secure. you cannot break it, at least as of now. No third party involved. If I want to transfer currency to you, I don't have to rely on governments or banks. I just transfer, which makes it very fast. I can transfer money from one country to the other country in a second. No regulations. And it is anonymous. When I transfer, only the two of us know. The others can see the ledger. They can see the money moving around. But they don't know who's sending and who's receiving. Completely anonymous. And it is very transparent because all transactions are stored in that blockchain, in that network of computers. So why the volatility? Why is the price of bitcoins goes up and down? For the same reason that it provides all of these features and governments don't like it. Why don't they like it? Because they lose control. They lose the transaction fees that happen when you move money across the borders. There is no more, everything is democratized. And because of that, you will find that it is not legal in most countries. But it's the future. Bitcoins or cryptocurrency is the future. Now, I'm not telling you all to go and run and buy bitcoins and become a millionaire. You might lose all of it the very next day. But if you do decide to invest a few thousand KD, and by 2023, according to Tim Draper, you do become a millionaire, then you owe me a pizza.